Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you can avoid being robbed while abroad. So the first thing you need to do then is do a bit of research into the country you're going to. What I mean by that is look up where it's the common area for pickpockets, the common scams, and also where the bad neighbourhoods are. That way you can avoid them. But don't forget, even if it says the country has a low crime rate, that doesn't mean that crime can't happen. So just be aware of that. Another tip is when you're at the airport, don't pack your valuables in your checked luggage. It doesn't matter where in the world your airport is. It could be your local one or it could be your arriving destination. Things in your checked bags can get damaged or even robbed. Anything like a laptop, iPad, phone, whatever it is, keep them on your hand luggage. Also when traveling, if you have something that's irreplaceable, like a family heirloom, something that's really special and cannot be replaced, leave it at home. You don't need to bring it and you're just running the risk of it getting damaged, lost, or even robbed. So when you arrive at your destination, whether you're staying in a hostel or a hotel, usually there will be a place to lock your things away. So like in a hotel you have a safe, in hostels you can have lockers. Make sure you use them. Some of them might charge you for it, but it's worth it. It's great for keeping important things that you don't need right now tucked away safely and you can't lose it. So when out and about exploring, don't be flashy because you only make yourself look like a target. So what I mean by that is don't have a brand new Michael Kors bag swinging around. Don't be waving your iPhone around all over the place and having it in your back pocket. You'll just make yourself look like a target. Especially pickpockets. They're really stealthy, very clever, and they have tons of practice of what they're doing. Also when going out and about exploring, make sure you have a good bag, especially for the ladies. So if it's something like a city break, I recommend having a strappy bag like this that goes over your shoulder. That way if they go and try and snatch the bag, they can't because it's tugging on you. One thing to be aware of, make sure you hold the bag or the strap as well, because sometimes they can get scissors, cut the strap, especially on a cheap bag, and away your bag goes. These bags are great, they're not too expensive and they're great for city exploring. Another option you can use is a fanny pack, bum bag, that's what I call it. It looks horrendous, I know, but it just sits on your waist. Everything is in sight in front of you, you can't easily cut the strap, and also it's great for hiding under coats. Another option you can use, which I don't have, is a money belt, which is thinner still and you can hide it underneath your jumper. Now of course it depends on the activity you're planning on doing, so sometimes small bags might not suit. So you'll have your backpack and just don't do what I did, stick a load of key rings on it because they jingle and make a lot of noise and kind of stands out a bit, so don't do that. If you're going to a busy crowded area or using public transport, put it on your front. It looks silly, I know, but everything is in sight. You can keep an eye on things. But as well, you can't always have it on your front. So when you have it on your back, just be aware of who's behind you. Of course, if you're traveling in a group, you become less a target because there's plenty of eyes to keep an eye on things. Another tip then, it's going to sound really bad, but don't give to beggars. It sounds terrible, and I know there's genuine people in rough situations, and there are a lot of kind-hearted people who would give. But when abroad, just don't do it, because you don't know where that money is going for. Plus it could be a scam where a number of beggars are all working together and they'll all approach you and they'll all get a bit of money. This is more so common in big city areas and especially around tourist regions. Some beggars will have this big sob story rehearsed in several languages, and that way they can communicate their message. You can't say, oh, don't speak English, and then they'll say, well, what language do you speak? I can speak that too. It just makes things very awkward. So if you come across a beggar, just say no, especially one that approaches you, because other beggars are watching too. I personally had an experience with this in Cologne. A woman came up and she was giving out roses, and basically she pretty much forced the rose into my hand and was like, please, I need to feed my baby. I had no small change and it was very awkward. One thing I don't mind giving to is buskers. I quite like buskers. I think they bring a lot of music and culture to the place. Even if the music has nothing got to do with the country, it does make an area a bit more lively. So I don't mind giving to buskers. So for my last two tips then, these ones I consider to be the most important of all the tips. And that is, one, get insurance. Get insurance for yourself, get insurance for your belongings, anything valuable, get insurance. This is going so well, my camera just died. What was I saying? Insurance. Do not leave without getting insurance. Another very important one then is to learn the local emergency numbers. You'll be surprised that different countries have different emergency numbers. So whatever region you're going to, make sure you know the emergency numbers for both fire, ambulance, the whole lot. I hope these tips help you on your journey. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and also hit subscribe. Don't forget to check out my Facebook and Instagram account. All the links are down below. Also, I will be hoping to post every Sunday, so make sure you click the bell to receive notifications of my upcoming videos. And once again, thanks for watching guys, have a great day, and I'll see you for the next video.